What do you call the person big institutions call when the stakes are high and the timelines are short? Michael Sabia, a Canadian leader who keeps stepping into complexity and finding the line that moves things forward. From the public service to the private sector and back again, he has treated pressure like a clock that demands precision rather than panic. His playbook is steady, policy-focused leadership deployed at moments that actually matter, where outcomes ripple across markets, ministries, and millions of people. He grew up in St. Catharines, Ontario, in an Italian-Canadian family that lived civic duty rather than simply talking about it. Ridley College and the University of Toronto set the academic foundation. Yale deepened a fascination with how governments, markets, and institutions fit together, and how they move. That curiosity became a compass pointing toward work where systems meet, collide, and ultimately align. He starts in Ottawa within the Privy Council office during the 1980s, absorbing the cadence of national policy-making up close. Then he jumps tracks, literally, moving to Canadian National Railway in the 1990s, as the private sector becomes a new proving ground. In senior roles including Chief Financial Officer, he leads where precision and scale are not negotiable, because in rail, one inefficiency derails the entire network. Discipline becomes habit, and habit becomes performance. By 1999, he is at Bell Canada Enterprises, stepping into the engine room of telecom. Soon he becomes CEO as the sector rewrites its own rules. It is change at speed, and he is steering through it with a hand steady enough to separate signal from noise, steering with intent. Then comes 2009, new arena, bigger stage. He becomes president and CEO of the Caisse de dépôt et placement du Québec, an institution that invests on behalf of a province but acts with a global lens. Over 10 years, the Caisse deepens its presence as a globally active institutional investor, building reach while keeping discipline. By the end, his reputation for long-term, methodical strategy is not just apparent. It is stamped in ink. After the Caisse, he pivots back toward public-focused work, carrying private sector rigor into public institutions. He serves as director of the Munk School of Global Affairs and Public Policy. He takes the chair of the Canada Infrastructure Bank, where patient capital meets nation building. In late 2020, he steps in as Deputy Minister of Finance Canada, advising on national fiscal policy at a moment when clarity and calm are a currency of their own. Next chapter, energy, arrives with the scale and urgency of the transition. As president and CEO of Hydro-Québec, he leads one of the country's largest utilities. He navigates a period when infrastructure and sustainability are the whole conversation, not competing priorities. Then the capstone arrives with the weight of trust. He is named Clerk of the Privy Council and Secretary to the Cabinet in 2025, the most senior post in Canada's public service. That is not just a title. It is a signal that a country expects steady hands on the wheel. His net worth remains private, which suits a career defined more by stewardship than spectacle. He leads in finance and telecommunications. He shapes infrastructure that underpins growth. He steers energy systems built to endure. He is appointed an Officer of the Order of Canada for service and leadership. The lesson from Michael Sabia's path is disarmingly simple and stubbornly effective. When complex systems need direction, steady beats flashy, and service beats ego. Build competence across arenas, stay policy-focused, and step up when the moment gets messy.